Hi, good morning. It's me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot, and I'm one of seven hosts here on The Spiritual View. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for today's daily divine forecast. Now, I wanted to have a look at the pre shuffle here before we get started. We've got a Four of Pentacles energy here. I've got my Mermaid Tarot deck because we do have the moon entering Pisces later on today. And there's a flood of emotions behind this mermaid, but all the while she's brushing her hair like she's either very bored, she ain't bothered by all the emotions because they're behind her. That could be emotions of the past. And she could just be sitting there on her perch saying, I ain't bothered. I got my hair to brush. And that may be because someone around her she's confused by. She's like, what is going on? This rabbit is dancing on a fish, being the entertainer. So we're not exactly sure what the heck is going on today, but we do have the sun trining Jupiter today as well. So that Aquarian energy of the sun trining Jupiter energy in Gemini. And then again, we have this fish here for that moon in Pisces energy. And you're like, what in the Mount St. Helens is happening here? The kids aren't laughing. The kids aren't laughing or smiling. They're just kind of going, huh? Okay, well, I'll watch. So maybe you just got done watching, or maybe this was something that you've grown out of and bored by. After that, we have the Four of Swords and the Six of Wands. Maybe you're recovering here. 424 is a number I've been seeing since last year, wondering when the heck that's going to come to fruition or what the heck that is for. Still don't know yet. So there's a victory after some well-deserved rest here. Could have felt like this flood of emotions is behind us. And that could have been from someone kind of, trying to be an entertainer or playing games around us, perhaps even being really childish. And you're like, I am over it, because not only was it not entertaining to you, maybe this was hurtful in some aspect. After that, there's victory after a long battle. Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Body, mind, and spirit balanced on both sides. So maybe that's what we were trying to do here with that energy, is bringing our own balance back into harmony. And here's a full energy, taking a new leap of faith, moving from water to land. Maybe emotions are stabilizing here after we had some time off to give ourselves a brain break. And there's a sword of truth then that we discover buried at the bottom of the ocean. Something perhaps regarding why we were all up in our head and a prisoner of our own mind. Okay, so we'll see where we go here. That was just the pre-shuffle, the surface energy. So we will see where we go for today, January 30th. 2025. That breaks down to angel number 139. Add those digits together, 1 plus the 30th date plus the 9 of the year, we get a 40 energy, and that is 4 plus 0 breaks down to the emperor. So leadership, tradition, that's the path of tradition. And maybe you're taking a new path here. Maybe you're starting a new tradition. Let's see. Yesterday, of course, was the start of the new lunar new year, the wood snake energy, leaving that dragon energy of being forced, the head of the dragon was being forced to look at the tail or look at the past. So perhaps that Four of Pentacles is what you're leaving behind there. Okay, so yesterday's new moon was at 9 degrees 50 Aquarius. So look for 11 degrees in your chart, and that will tell you where this new start, what life area that's happening in for you. Lunar New Year, please, Spirit. And thank you. Okay, I think we're ready here. Here's a little pre-message. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. My whole deck is upright with the moon or the High Priestess. There's a full moon energy here in the environmental energy of there's some kind of cooperation that's not cooperating. Eight of Pentacles can be an expert in our field. This could simply be we're manifesting or we understand, we have some new understanding, intuition could have come online here. Eight of Pentacles in reverse in this deck. This is everybody doing teamwork. So perhaps there's some kind, there's this, her mouth is closed. The High Priestess doesn't speak. She knows. So perhaps even if you know somebody isn't doing their share, you intuitively understand that. I don't think you're saying anything about it though. Let's keep going here. So in any new moons, the Moonology, okay, book lets us know that her take there is that all new moons, if you take, so it's an Aquarian new moon, that would be the sign, two signs ahead of that. So that'd be Aries. That is our special wishing moon. So wherever Aries placements are in your chart, there is a 10 of Cups, the community energy here. These are all the people we love and care about us. Okay, we got a 10 of Cups theme here with an Empress energy underneath. And today is the day of the Emperor. There's some fast, passionate communication. Could also be spiritual downloads coming in fast with that High Priestess energy. Let's see where we go here today. Okay, our first card out is going to be here. What do you think is happening? You think there is a basis for a new beginning or a new foundation of a start in some kind of collaboration here. There are two fairies helping this mer lady. Actually, one's a fairy, one is a frog. So that would be that full energy of this new leap of faith. Remember, new moons are new starts. And at that degree, it's going to be about rejecting the illusion of fame and fortune, as all great teachers will demonstrate. And that new moon in Aquarius encourages us to bring love into the situation. Okay. All right. And the sun energy today is a man, tete-a-tete with his inspiration. So that's like a secret conversation, a tete-a-tete, following a well-tested formula for the improvement of our lives and trusting our inner guidance and inspiration, trusting our high priestess. Okay. So maybe you're making new traditions of your own, but what you think is happening right now is this trine of energy where the sun is trining Jupiter in retrograde. So a lot of air would trine. So that'd be all three air sections of your chart: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. You can look at those three placements to see how energy will be flowing there. What is actually happening? We've got Six of Swords. There's some rearranging here going on in this this partnership, this new start. Okay, this is a new foundation, and we had last week I said there was some zhuzhin to do because it was the why of why it was happening. So let's see why this is happening. King of Wands. I see it. I want it. It's mine. So here we see Leo energy here. Doesn't have to be a Leo, but the King of Wands takes fast action and is very passionate, very diligent about keeping an eye on what's going on around him. Today's energy of the Emperor is all four kings. So why this is happening is because somebody wants something here, whether that's you or someone else. This is about leadership, why it's happening. Maybe you have to be your own leader. Maybe this is someone here acting too quickly. In reverse, the King of Wands, of why it will be happening, can be a bit of impulsive energy. Okay, why it's happening, because that can also be very stubborn. And what is actually happening here is some rearranging is going on, because why? Um, Someone's here is wanting something their way or the highway. King of Wands doesn't really get other people's opinions. So we will see what's our best move forward here with this energy. Okay, the devil energy. So that is can be fear here. That can be a need to drop that false evidence appearing real, and take the water. It might be a winding road out of this energy, but because why it's happening, because of some King of Wands here. And what is the best move forward? What happens with the devil energy in this depiction is that she reached for one gold cup too many. So somebody got a little, they were getting what they wanted, but then they wanted more. The devil energy as the best move forward. I mean, I would never say to you, get in an energy of fear. This is maybe examining our fears over leadership, okay? Or examining our fears over what causes this impulsivity and does not turn out for our best and highest good, okay? Okay, and here for our potential outcome, we have a Knight of Swords. Now, if we want to, this is all kind of very Emperor in reverse energy. I see it, I want it, it's mine. But with this devil energy, it does put the shadow flavor on both of these cards here that are bookending. This is someone being very cranky. The Knight of Swords in the upright focuses on their Ace of Swords of truth. We saw in the pre-shuffle that it was buried, and that there was going to be a walk towards your own personal truth. So even in this energy, you may be like, I'm not doing this over here because it's just too much anxiety. It's maybe pulls you back into some kind of pattern. Best move forward would be to examine these patterns of when we've rushed, both very, very fast energies here. But with the devil, again, didn't even have that card out yet. It was already feeling like a King of Wands in reverse. I see it, I want it, it's mine, but it's impulsive. The Knight of Swords can also be impulsive, because if they do not have clear and concise focus on it, where it is they're going, that wave can swallow them under at any time. Under this devil's energy here, these are, I mean, this is an emotional lunatic. When a Knight of Wands, Freudian slip, same thing. That would be impetuousness of not caring. Knight of Wands in reverse, not caring that it hurts somebody or puts somebody in a cage here. This is greed, guys. And we do see a popularity that proves ephemeral. Okay. Popularity is temporary. And we're being asked here with this new start, that full energy, rejecting the illusion of fame and fortune, as all teachers demonstrate. If you do something simply for, ooh, I'm going to get famous, or, ooh, this title is going to drive views, or whatever it is, guys, whatever line of work you're in, or whatever, if this is a relationship for you that has newly started, it's just trying to even itself out here. It does want to move into calmer waters, and they may be trying to just reconfigure those swords. But here with the devil, this does not feel good. That could even be third party energy here. This is like an emotional lunatic that does not care if their impulsive actions hurt anyone or not. That's a very stubborn, fixed energy. Again, that would be the Emperor in reverse, an out of balance Emperor energy. Let's look at about what you don't see coming here. I want to see what's in the base, the bottom card of energy here. Bottom of the deck is environmental energy for me. You're just like, I'm happy as Larry. What I think is happening is that everything is fine. What is happening is energy is reconfiguring. Six of Swords, though, does denote that there's some tumultuousness going on that you need to reconfigure a new way to get away from, and it could be tied here to past patterns. But who I'm talking to today, you're like, you're thinking everything is fine, but there's this tumultuousness all around you. Okay, let's keep on. What you don't see coming? Page of Swords. You're going to get this information here. A lot of swords. You're going to be getting this information about a choice. There's going to be a choice to be made. Do you want to stay in the sea? Okay, she's a younger version here. And then in the Fool, she's an older mermaid getting her land legs. And the opportunity is opposite here of where you are. And I feel like you're getting that. You've researched, you've dug, you've seen underneath the facade, right, of this person perhaps chasing fame or doing something for the wrong reason, when it should be new moon in Aquarius. We should be doing something from love. When you focus on cups, the pentacles come. If you focus on pentacles, greed comes along with slow energy, because you're focused on the actual 3D of it. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but if it's not coming from love and it's just to get famous or just to get attention, this feels like, guys, someone that is that's trying to get your attention. It's not in the right way. Yeah, it's just not in the right way. They're on the other side, the opposite here of what you don't see coming. This new information, what's buried underneath the iceberg. Okay, the tip of the iceberg only has this much information. Underneath the iceberg is a breadth of knowledge, and there's way more hidden at the bottom of the ocean, deeper truths that are all the way down there. And it's like, you got to get this sword at the bottom of the ocean to bring it up to the surface. But in the meantime, you got to decide. That may mean doing something completely different here. You're going to be given a choice. Again, like, you're happy as Larry. The energy you feel is fine here. What you think is happening and what's actually happening is something very tumultuous that needs to be reconfigured for an easier road to peace. Okay, but by making this new choice to go the absolute opposite of this energy, here comes that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's again buried underneath the water, the feeling, the love of it. When we focus on the water, getting in the water, the pentacles and the knowledge, the pearls of knowledge, of wisdom come. Okay, let's see here. What is our final message here from Spirit? Repairing the veil, forgiveness, a 45 energy. That's a 9. So some kind of ending here. I feel like you're happy as Larry, though. Maybe you just don't see what's going on around you. This could be, someone feels very conniving and very selfish. So, but it looks like you're going to find out here. All right, let's get our final message from Spirit, please, and thank you. Final message from Spirit. Sky Bridge, possibility for union. When we get away from this negative energy, from this emotional lunatic that is quite impulsive and doesn't seem to care who they harm on. This person again feels like their focus is on what will it get me. Okay. 47 is an 11 energy, and 1111 for me is that divine partnership energy. The lovers is something that has been meant for you all along. 10 of Pentacles underneath that ace, turning into, once we decide to shift to the opposite energy of this person or this situation, maybe it's making you feel trapped here. Happiness lies on just the outside. So sky bridge, where's the middle here? What is happening is three swords on either side: body, mind, and spirit. Spirit is trying to pull you to calmer waters. They're trying to move some things around in the universe so that you can have this Ace of Pentacles come in, but it is going to require you to hear some information. This can even be like a spying energy, but this sort of truth that you're going to at least get a little bit of the information to go forward and research with. But it feels like a 180. It feels like an opposite, an aha. And what we think may be bad, again, stay in your high vibration energy, because that's what's here. And what you think is going on, that's how you feel. That's the energy around you. And we have final message from Spirit, Skybridge, possibility for union. And look at that. Our number of the day, 4, and it says caterpillar, opportunity, choice, new information. I'm already happy. So whatever this is, why this is happening, it's so you can be like, nope, ain't gonna do it. All right. When you're in a higher vibration, you know what's going on. We said, I said at the beginning in that pre-shuffle, high priestess energy. You see, you got their number. You see the situation for what it is. It's just, you're just not saying anything yet, because it's like, you will not spoil my joy. Let's see what this possibility for union is all about. This caterpillar of opportunity here, book ending this 9 of Cups, bottom of the deck. Opportunity is right there. You could be getting a message about that, some kind of new truth about a choice. It's your choice. Maybe you felt caged. Maybe you felt like you didn't have one, but it feels like you just need to get away from that energy, because it's very different from the whole rest of the reading. Okay. Two very separate energies, water versus land. Okay, possibility for union here. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there's no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. Yep, you were caged here. You're not going to put up with this lunacy, guys. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. The fool's journey. That might not be a great fall. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities, but you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you're allowed a breath or two before the leap, so take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even just a few minutes walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for quantum leaps, new starts. Rejecting the illusion of fame. She went to go, she got this energy got greedy, and they went to go grab one. They had enough cups. She had enough in there with her cage, and they went to grab one more, and it causes something for you to be like, nope, not doing that. Okay. Skybridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember, do not confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You only need to hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. And I wrote in my notes, new tradition, question mark, all four kings. So that's a lot of fixed and stubborn energy. And we're definitely seeing masculine energy here. Even though the devil is the power card of Capricorn, who's usually pretty steadfast, one piece at a time, this energy got greedy. Okay, they got greedy. They weren't doing it for the love. They were doing it for what they thought they could either get from you or the situation. But it looks like, guys, the actual booty of the bounty, okay, the pirate's booty, the bounty is within your own emotions and happiness and what you, High Priestess, know to be true for you. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed today's messages and that you will join us tomorrow night for our 6 o'clock live here, Eastern Standard Time on the Spiritual View. We love you so very much. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our videos. Make sure your notification bell is on if you'd like to be notified when we go live on Mondays and Fridays. Thank you so much, guys, and much love.